My name is Jennifer. This is Metatron is speaking. Are you guys ready for this? This is crazy. There are more gateways coming. Not just one more gateway either. I have a really big message to give you. This might be the biggest message I've ever given you. This is crazy. It's about the Lightworker Gateways. We just had one, February 23rd, 2023. There are many more coming. There are many players involved with this. I'm going to give you all the details that I have, plus a channeled message from a being and a race that I have never channeled before. So hang on for this. And this is Metatron beginning. There are more Lightworker Gateways coming. A new energy will start being released leading up to the March 22nd, 2023 date. There are 13 Lightworker Gateways. 13. We've done one. We have 12 more coming up. Each gateway will release one of 13 galactic energies. I'm now going to list for you all 13 of the groups that are involved with these energy releases for us. The Andromedans, the Arcturians, from Orion, from the Pleiades, from Gana, which is the blueprinter planet, the Syrians, the Dragons, which we just had, the Zetas, which are Zeta Reticuli, which are the Greys, the Mantids, the Vegans, who are from Vega, the Minothonkins, the Lyrans, and the Polarians. What? I don't even know half of these groups. Okay, let's keep going. The energy that each of these groups will release. So one group will release energy per gateway. The energy is specifically targeted to impact Lightworkers. The energy released by each group will meet a specific Lightworker need. They are preparing you for the work ahead now that the first Lightworkers Gateway will start to awaken more and more people. The Dragons were the first race to release their energy on the last gateway. I did not realize that dragon energy or that the dragon species were considered a galactic race, but apparently they are, so now we know. Since each soul has a dragon guide, the first gateway that already passed had the potential to impact not just the Lightworkers, but everyone. Future gateways will only impact Lightworkers or individuals with soul contracts with one or several of those 13 groups I just named. You might not identify with the word Lightworker, but if you're watching this video, if you're hearing me right now, you are a Lightworker. Only Lightworkers have this level of consciousness right now. The ones who awaken later, or are waking up right now, they may or may not be Lightworkers. But anyone awake this early is a Lightworker, whether you are gonna fit the kind of label you think a Lightworker is or not. There's a lot of different kinds of Lightworking. It's not all grabbing a microphone and jumping up and leading the people into battle, you know. A lot of it is being the best version of yourself and giving off that energy to your neighbors and your friends and your coworkers and strangers and helping change things that way. So don't feel like you're not a Lightworker because you're not gonna, try to make it your 9-to-5 work. The second Lightworker gateway will be on March 22nd, and the star being group that will be assisting during that time are the Pleiadians from the Pleiades. They will be releasing beneficial energies to Earth through the tear in the veil that occurred during the last gateway. This is where my very first channeling of a Pleiadian occurred. She was really easy to channel. It was kind of spooky. I had to check in. I am a blueprinter originally, but I've lived a lot of different places. Apparently, I have a good enough connection with them that it was super easy to channel her. Like, almost easier than channeling Metatron, which is strange. Her name that she gave me, and I'm really bad with getting names, but I believe I got this correct. Okay, Metatron's saying yes. Her name was Sharaforn. This is her message. The Pleiadian energy is for your heart chakra. It is important to strengthen it for the journey ahead. Your heart is the source of all of your power, all of your healing, all your intentions. Your heart chakras have not had to run at such a high capacity before. So they are smaller and less brilliant than what you would have on a 5D planet. This is almost like a backhanded insult. Like, I know it's totally true, but we're on this 3D planet. We're, in these horrible 3D energies, and so we're not used to being loving, and so our heart chakras are not in the proper shape, is basically what she's telling us. This energy will slowly come through the tear in the veil in the time leading up to the gateway. So it's not all going to get dropped on us on March 22nd. This is going to be a slow leak starting right now, starting probably yesterday or a couple days ago. And it's going to increase as we move towards that gateway. So it's going to come through it slowly so that you may acclimate to the changes. This will also give you time to purge traumas, specifically in the heart chakra, and blocks that could hinder your results. And then she's talking directly to me. She says, we will work with you, Jennifer, to set a crystal grid for heart chakra trauma release and heart chakra health to maximize this time and really to make it more comfortable for us, because releasing trauma is not going to feel good. I'm already experiencing it, so I know this is going to be kind of a wild ride. It will benefit. Okay, so this will be for everyone who wants it, this crystal grid. Everyone who wants this energy has access to it. It will benefit all, whether they intend to work in a lightworker capacity or not. The chakra itself, our heart chakras, will grow larger during these few weeks. The heart chakra is meant to be double the size of other chakras. What? She was blowing my mind with this conversation. So your heart chakra, because of how you use it and because of how much lightworkers should be using it and everyone else everywhere, it's supposed to be double the size of all these other chakras. What? Kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I've never heard that before. As it grows, you may feel pressure in your chest at times as you acclimate to the energetic body, which is what your chakras are part of. As you acclimate to the energetic body, pushing up more against your physical body in that area. So our energetic bodies are going to get bigger which of course impacts our physical body, so it might feel uncomfortable. You may experience sudden, strong emotions, which is what I'm experiencing, sudden, strong emotions and memories that are releasing. I'm getting memories from lifetimes and in between lifetimes that I know nothing about. So it's been crazy. So we're going to be releasing those. You will likely start experiencing a stronger sensation of love, particularly in situations you may not previously have felt loving. So such as just feeling loving to all life. Like maybe you're just feeling really loving to like insects now and before you didn't. So all life forms, including strangers. So it might just be towards humanity in general. You may feel an increase in compassion and empathy. This is the baseline that all humanity will rise to in time. And eventually, many in humanity will surpass this baseline. So our planet descended down into 3D and we're below the baseline we're supposed to be at. We've been, down here in our anger and our fear and our sadness and our greed and our hatred and all these energies that are not what humanity was intended for. So now we're going to have to rise up and grow to get back to the baseline of where we should have always been. This energy will lead your decisions. Oh, wait. I skipped a line. This is the baseline that all humanity will rise to in time, and eventually many in humanity will surpass this baseline. But for all of you now, it will be a major adjustment. So just none of us are at this baseline. This energy will lead your decisions and your actions to be more in alignment with the divine leadership roles you have accepted. You will still be very human. And then she laughs at this point. She was just like, hee. But your capacity for love will be raised to that of your galactic neighbors. Metatron has, of course, planned well for this. Raphael and his legion of angels will be assisting all of you constantly with the adjustments you are undergoing. If something is uncomfortable, notify Raphael immediately so he can make the process more comfortable for you. This should not be painful at any point, only mildly noticeable at times. But if it is too much, then let him know so that we can adjust the intensity. We have tried to account for the intensity that will benefit you all the most while having the least amount of side effects. But each of you has a different tolerance for changes in energy and sensations, so it is expected that it will still feel too intense for some. The more intense part of your heart chakra expansion will occur before March 22nd. On the actual day, it will feel more like a crowning moment of glory as the expansion of your heart chakras are finalized. We are honored to support you during this pivotal time on Earth. We hope as you learn more about us, you will start to think of us fondly. Goodbye for now. That's the end of her message. I would not be surprised if she touches base between now and the gateway, maybe on the gateway. I don't know. They don't tell me anything. When it happens, it surprises me too. So the next thing I'm going to show you, she has worked with me to put together a crystal grid. So I'm going to show you that, and we're going to absorb those energies. We're going to benefit from those energies. So that is what I'm going to show you right now. So here is the crystal grid designed by the Pleiadians. to help us acclimate to the energy that they are going to send us over the next 4 weeks. It's for heart expansion, heart chakra expansion, trauma release from the heart chakra, and healing our emotional hurts. So I'm going to go over this grid with you really quickly, but it's been activated. What I really want you to do is just look at the grid and benefit from those energies just kind of while I'm giving you a little chat about what we put on here. So the center stone, it's a sphere. It's a Lodolite sphere, so it kind of looks like it's a clear quartz, but there is some green and red in there. You'll notice that the entire grid, there's a lot of pink, there's a lot of green. Those are the two colors associated with the heart chakra. So for the Lodolite Quartz sphere, it is the absolutely most magical crystal you can own. If you want to do any magic, you need this stone in your life. For this one, because it is quartz at the base of it and most of it, it is amplifying all of the other stones, and also that sphere shape is helping to amplify all the other crystals on this grid. So surrounding the Lodolite sphere, these are a green colored chip. Those are fluorite chips. These are particularly healing to the heart chakra. This mineral permits information to rise from the subconscious and helps the emotional body understand issues of the heart, both current and of the past. It enables the release of emotional trauma and has a stabilizing effect on emotions. So the absolute perfect addition to this grid for what we're using it for. We have 3 green aura quartz points. Those are contributing balance to the grid. We have the pink and yellow aura quartz points. Those are for soothing the heart, for heart health, and for optimism. We have 2 different kinds of green aventurine on this grid. One are all these little tiny points are green aventurine, and then both of these crescent moon shapes are made of that material as well. So that crystal releases old patterns, habits, and disappointments so that new growth can take place. Green aventurine soothing energy balances the emotional body to guide us towards inner harmony. These are titanium quartz stars. These help you release negative emotions and attachments. And then finally, I have 3 clusters here. And these are pink halite, which is, I think it's also just known as like pink salt. But it is a stone of opening and releasing all the issues we hold trapped in the heart. It calms and soothes the heart chakra. So you can see why all of these were chosen. I do have 3 sprays that I'm going to be using for this video as well, and all of them are either green or pink, so I want to go over those with you. These are sprays from Amanda Ellis, and I'll put her information in the description in case you're interested. So this first spray is for hope and positive mindset, and so it's that lime green color for the heart. It's important for all of us to have hope, because there's a lot of us that have broken hearts or jaded parts of our hearts or hurting parts of our hearts. So you need hope to help you move forward and let go of the bad things from the past. I'm going to go ahead and give this a spray. Here we go. Ooh, smells really good. So we're going to let that interact with the crystals. The next spray of hers that I'm going to be using is her emerald spray. It's that beautiful green color. And this is for renewal and recovery. It is important to heal up all of those hurts of the heart that we talked about. So this is going to renew and recover and heal. So we have those two beautiful green colors. And I know you can't smell it, but it's almost like almost has like an evergreen foresty smell to it. It's kind of cool. This last one, oh, and the label is kind of metallic, so it's hard to read. It says Pink Lotus. It's heart energy spray. So this is a very gentle scent. It's very comforting and soothing. It's literally like she somehow bottled love and now it's a spray. And so Amanda Ellis, the woman who makes these, she does work with Metatron. So of course, Metatron uses all of his magic to make the impossible things possible. So he has somehow managed to bottle love, essentially. So I'm going to put this on there. You know what? I'm going to do one more because it's just beautiful scent. Okay. Perfect. So the crystal information I'm going to put in the description. The Amanda Ellis spray information I'm going to put in my description. I'm going to have a picture of this grid on the Orange Light Energy website, which is my and Susan's website. So you can go to the website anytime, and actually it's up now, so you can go to the website anytime you want, view this grid and receive this energy, or if you want to, you can just watch this portion of the video again if you like. And so again, this grid is for expanding our hearts, healing our hearts, releasing trauma from our hearts. And I do feel like I need to do a Choku ray activation, which is a Reiki symbol on here. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that off camera. I'm going to put this onto here. And I'm going to do 3 of them. And 3 is a sacred number, and doing things in 3s is more powerful than doing things in singular fashion. So I have that to do that extra activation. So I just breathe it in. This is a great grid to have around. I'm glad I have this set up now. So that is everything for your heart chakra. The next time I get a message on either this Lightworker Gateway or the next Lightworker Gateway, or a channeled message from a Pleiadian, I will definitely be moving that on to you. Until then, I'm wishing you all amazing heart chakra health, love, and peace. Goodbye for now.